Recently, Justin Baldoni and the Wayfarer parties filed their motion for summary judgment, a move that felt less like a quiet legal procedure and more like someone hitting the fast-forward button on this unfolding drama. But how did we get here? Why does this case matter? And, be honest, what tea is hiding between these legal lines? Grab a snack because we're diving into a story filled with creativity clashes, legal lightning bolts, and the kind of tension that makes you lean in closer. Let's please click on the subscribe button for more updates. The entertainment industry loves partnerships until partnerships stop loving back. At some point, something shifted. Disagreements grew. Creative visions collided. Communication blurred. And eventually, the situation escalated from whispered frustrations to legal paperwork thick enough to double as a doorstop. Now, with a motion for summary judgment officially filed, Baldoni and his Wayfarer team are essentially saying, "But isn't it fascinating how quickly a creative dream can turn into a courtroom narrative? And what exactly are the facts they believe speak so loudly?" A motion for summary judgment is not something attorneys file for fun. You don't wake up, sip your morning coffee, stare out the window, and think. It means Baldoni and his team believe that, based on the evidence, the court can decide the case without a dramatic trial, including without the spectacle of witnesses, media frenzy, or the inevitably meme-worthy courtroom sketches. But here's where the emotional story kicks in. Creative conflicts are personal. These aren't faceless companies fighting over broken photocopiers. These are humans, artists, storytellers, the same people who teach the world how to feel through film, now navigating feelings in the confines of legal terms. And doesn't it make you wonder, if this is the move they chose, what pressure must have been building behind the scenes? Hold on to that curiosity, because the upcoming twist might surprise you. Blake Lively is not just a name, she's a brand. Nobody enters a legal dispute lightly, especially not a star whose every move becomes a headline. Yet here she is, standing firm on her side of the situation, ready to defend her position. What's powerful here is the reminder that even the most glamorous public figures experience conflicts that are messy, layered, and emotionally exhausting. But what exactly is her team preparing in response? And how might the court interpret the complicated dynamic between two respected creative forces? If granted, it could end the case without further litigation. No trial. No prolonged back and forth. No multi-month drama. But here's the shocking part. For a court to approve it, the evidence has to be overwhelmingly clear. No confusion. No gray areas. So for Baldoni and Wayfarer to take this step, they must believe their side of the story is compelling enough to win outright. And, honestly, doesn't that raise a million questions? What evidence are they relying on? What arguments are strong enough to potentially end a lawsuit early? And what does this mean for Blake Lively's next move? Once the motion for summary judgment is filed, all eyes shift to the court. It's now up to the judge to decide. Will the case move forward? Will it end early? Or will this filing unleash an even bigger storm? Depending on the ruling, the entire trajectory of this story could shift overnight. Because cases like this don't just resolve disputes, they change relationships, reshape future collaborations, and sometimes redefine the narrative of the artists themselves. The motion is filed. The court is reviewing. Both sides are preparing. And Hollywood is whispering. This moment, the stillness before the ruling, is where everything hangs in the balance. It's the episode cut off by dramatic music. The to be continued at the bottom of the screen. The cliffhanger that leaves your popcorn untouched. What will the court decide? Will this motion reshape the entire narrative? Or will it ignite a completely new chapter in this already explosive conflict? The truth is, we don't know yet. But whatever happens next will likely redefine more than just legal boundaries. It will redefine professional futures. Legal battles are rarely just about the law. They're about people. They're about stories. They're about the delicate balance between collaboration and conflict. Justin Baldoni and the Wayfarer team's decision to file for summary judgment marks a major turning point, one that could lead to resolution or escalation. Whatever comes next, one thing is clear. This legal showdown is far from over, and the next move could change everything. Share your thoughts. What side of the debate do you think has the stronger position? Do you believe the court should grant the motion or let the case go to trial? Your perspective matters, and the discussion starts with you.